Oh, just kidding.
I see Hune's Fugi on mine.
I also
What the
see Hune's line.
hell? Okay, I'm gonna delete the source and make a new one. Y'all are gonna be Fugi-less for a hot second.
How
Oh
dare
no,
you?
where'd my body go?
What do you mean that name's already in you? Shut the fuck up. I'm naming my new browser source Fugi, but Hume's gone.
There we go.
Oh my god, it's still not working! What? Why?
Maybe try refresh the
I
the thing.
did!
the
I made a
OBS.
whole new- wait, hang on. Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Is
Welcome
Fugi
back.
gonna work?
Honestly.
Yeah! I'm so smart. Remember, kids, if a website ever upsets you, simply fake your death.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Leave the call. I don't know. That was a stupid joke. But yes, how are we doing today, friends?
Are they talking? They
I-
are talking.
Oh,
God
is it-
fucking damn it! One
I
second.
thought that was it. Oh, I did. Hold on.
Now is it working? Someone talk.
Wow.
It was working before it was started working before, like, at the beginning of the stream. Okay, so yeah, anyway. Discord muted on Basil and Fence. What the fuck? Okay.
Okay, I got it. There we go.
Awesome. We're experts at this.
Okay. Does anyone want to do a little intro?
You're first.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
have
meant,
it.
like, for
We have a designated
no.
order.
Wait. I meant for, like, the group activity.
Oh, Hune should probably do that then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Do the what? Do the what? I
This
got
is
lost.
your
I'm so-
idea. Like, explain the activity we're doing.
Ah, okay, I'll try. Okay, first, please don't judge me. It was my idea. But I mean, I saw this bingo long ago, and I was like, it sounds fun to do. So I didn't have like the opportunity or the courage to do it by myself. So I was like, I know BAHM would be down. I don't know. Something tells me they would.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down
So
to do a lot with you, Hyun.
it.
I think everyone is.
Look at you!
Everyone loves
Look
you.
at you!
Okay, thank you guys. I love you too.
Wait, hang on.
You're reducing our affection to just love Dan.
No, unironically, Hyun sent a picture of herself in Bomb Squad group chat, and like, I was like, oh, are we just sending pictures of pretty women now? Like, before I processed that it was a face reveal. I was just like, yo!
Thank you. I'm embarrassed. Thank you. I'm flattered. Oh yeah, I was explaining this. And then, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna ignore like the title, but at the same time, it's more like what kind of lover we are. Well, I see it that way. So, I saw this on Twitter, which, by the way, I'm gonna give you the name of the creator of this activity, when I find it. But yeah, this is activity. We're gonna like name. Let's say we're gonna start with good cook, and then we're gonna, depending on our opinion, our personal opinion, we're gonna put, I don't know, a circle, a dot, a line, I don't know. And then, yeah, we're gonna try to do a bingo thing. It could be top or bottom. I'm not good at explaining activities, so yeah.
No, that was really no, that was an awesome explanation.
Oh, thank you.
Do not doubt yourself, or you will perish.
If you doubt yourself,
gonna
that's
perish.
just more evidence that you're a bottom.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
I'll find out if BAHM Squad is top or bottom?
Oh,
You know what
one of
we
those
wait,
be fun.
guys.
Oh, you first, Basil.
Since I'm keeping track of all 4 of you, at the end of this, I can like break down the stats of it in Google Sheets.
Ooh.
I would say let's
Like,
also take our predictions before we start.
I
Ooh.
think we're
Okay,
all bottoms.
So, well, here's the thing with the prediction though, is that like, do I think we're all bottoms? Yes. However, these cards, jokes aside, like, aren't actually about that, you know what I mean? Because, like, I think I'm going to fill out more squares in the top card, even though we all know my ass is not. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, I think that's kind of fun, like, being like, okay, but what card do you think people are gonna fill out? Despite.
I don't know. I mean, in my mind, I'm more like less bottom than top, but I don't know. Let's find out.
I'm gonna write my predictions under each of the cards. A second. On my little page. I think Benny's gonna
Ah, thank
be-
you, Willow. I didn't read your comment. But according to my Twitter or X now, the one who posted the thing was someone named Raiden VT.
I see. Welcome in, Nino. We're doing top bottom bingo.
Yeah, I think
Okay, so my predictions are me top on technicality, Fen top question mark, and then Medi and Hune I think will fill out the bottom cards anyway.
Tragically.
And yeah, this has been around for a while. So, Slay. It is a classic.
You're a classic bottom.
Actually, do we want to do our usual, like, bomb in order intros with our predictions then? Since I spat my note.
Sure.
Sure.
Yay! Hello, my name's Basilia. I use they, them pronouns. I'm like 17 Pokemon in a trench coat. I do art in games, and you heard my predictions. Oh, I forgot to turn on music. Ooh. On my stream, not in the Discord call. Anyway, Ben, your turn.
Oi there, 'tis I,
Oi.
Arfen, your fiendishly fey friend. I'm a variety VTuber. I play a lot of things. Sometimes I lose track of the things I play. And let's see. After my prediction, I think Basil's going to be a top. I'm going to be a switch. Hune's going to be, I don't know, also a switch.
Okay.
Oh, and I think Medi's going to be a bottom.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Agree.
I know what I am.
Oh wait, well, I'm gonna switch back to the. Yeah, it wasn't. I was just in the just chatting screen. But thank you, Willow. Love yous. All right, Hugh, your turn.
Also, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be on screen right now, but it's not. Okay. I was reading. Hi everyone. I'm Hyunun. I'm a wolf VTuber. I text Spanish and English, and for content, I'm a variety content creator as well. I play games, draw, sing. You can find me on YouTube, TikTok, X, Blue Sky, Nico Nico Doga. Yeah, all that.
And what are your predictions?
My predictions. I think. Okay. I'm gonna start like with this order. We have here like funkies. Then for first Fen. I think Fen will be. Okay,
so
don't.
funny?
I'm sorry, but I think you're bottom.
Yo! Yo!
I think this is my prediction. Basil will be Switch, and
Ooh.
Medi will be Switch as well. Yeah.
Whoa, that's so nice of you.
You want me to say bottom
I know what I am, Hyun.
to make fan company?
Yeah. I'll be down there. On the bottom. Hi, my name's Medi. What? Waiting?
Wait, Hyun, what did you say you thought you were gonna be?
Oh, I said I think I'm more top. I think, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Medi. My free pronouns are he, they, but she is okay if you're talking about the specific model. I do cozy gaming and chainmail weaving here on Twitch. You can find me on a lot of other platforms, but mostly active on Blue Sky, TikTok, and Discord. Yeah, I think we're all bottoms, actually. Fun fact. And
BAHM squad or bottom squad?
I think Basil's right. I think Basil's right that they're gonna technically fill out more of top bingo. I think Hyun might fill out enough of top bingo to be a switch. Fen will get a couple of top, but sorry, buds. We're all on the bottom bunk.
Okay, I have very crudely written out the predictions that we had underneath our respective bingo cards for your viewing pleasure, my dear chat. So,
Thank you, Mappa.
you're very welcome. Isn't that such a toppy thing of me to do?
It is.
Agreed with Fens. Interesting.
What was your result, Willow? Expected, to say the least.
Also, of course, as soon as we start getting into the...
I got so bummed.
Yeah, we know, Willow. We know. It's okay. All right, besties. Are we ready to go? Question mark?
Yes. Now I am.
Oh.
Okay. Are we doing the semi-rando idea?
Yes, I believe that's what we agreed.
Yay.
Yes.
Should I try to explain or no?
I think we don't have to explain. I think it'll be pretty easy to figure out once we get started.
Yay. Okay, who wants to pick first? I think Hyun, since leader or idea maker.
May I kill the free space?
Oh yeah. Everyone
I
kill
don't
your
know,
free
can
space.
you?
May I kill the free space?
Sounds fair. Okay, I'm gonna start with... Okay, this is funny. It's actually here on this side. Good flirt.
Good flirt. Good flirt.
The
I know
top.
I flirt a lot.
Top. Okay.
So,
What?
you know what's funny? I'm
What?
unironically asking, Medi, am I a good flirt?
Fuck if I know.
You're like one of very few people I regularly flirt with.
I will say, I wouldn't get it in an actual flirting situation because I'm stupid.
Yeah. Am I a good flirt? And you also need that answered for me as well.
No clue. I will accept I'm not.
I think I'm a funny flirt. I don't think I'm actually a good one.
I think you're a good one.
Okay. Hyun, what do you think?
About you or about me?
I mean, both. I'm curious either way.
I don't remember hearing you flirt before, so I can say, but probably if I imagine you, you would be.
Okay. I did flirt with you earlier this stream.
Yeah.
Okay, I will fill in my good flirt square. Did anybody else fill in their square?
I have a story about why I'm bad.
I'm not sure what I am.
One time when I was playing Dungeons and Dragons, I said I wanted to flirt with an NPC. And then the DM was like, if you're gonna do this, I need a pickup line from you. And my brain froze and broke, and it did take me on my shitty internet like over 5 minutes to actually look up something. Because my brain broke that hard.
That's awesome! Also, Iron, I literally never know what I'm gonna walk into here. That's part of the magic, baby!
Surprise.
Immune to flirting, autism shield. Oh, I have a funny story about that too. One time I walked into my psychology class late, because my bus was late, and they were doing this activity where they were talking about how, like, your brain responds to physical touch faster the closer it is to your actual brain. So if someone taps you on the shoulder, you're gonna react faster than if someone tapped you, like, on the hand. And to do that, we timed, like, passing a hand squeeze versus passing a shoulder squeeze. But I walked in and they were doing the hand squeeze first. But they were, to make it less awkward, the professor told us to hold wrists instead, but I couldn't see that because I'm blind. So I walked into the end of the line and held the guy's hand, and he said really loudly, "Do you want to hold my hand that bad?" And I, being very autistic, very calmly said, "No."
Awesome.
And I felt so bad after. I was like, no, I didn't mean it like that, I'm so sorry. And he luckily he thought it was funny. Luckily he thought it was funny, but I felt so bad.
Basil the Destroyer.
Destroy.
I also do miss flirting a lot, but we all knew that was gonna happen. Also, Fen, I think that you would be a very good, like, accidental flirter. Like, I think that you, like the way that you just, like, casually compliment people would catch somebody off guard. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I think, yeah, because
So-
the other day I was streaming a game and we were coming up with, like, pickup lines for one of the characters who was in enchanted suit of armor, and Fen just flat out said that his pickup line was something like, "I want to see your sword," or something like that. And that's not it. That's not it, Fen. But I think you would accidentally slot into flirting really well.
Yeah, so I think that you should fill in that square, in my opinion.
Okay, I filled it in. Unexpected. See, this is why we
Yeah.
have other outside opinions.
Right? Alrighty. Going in BAHM order, so Medi pick square next? Question mark?
Sure.
Yes.
We're going
Yay.
to bottom, nerds.
Bottom town.
Okay.
Welcome to Bottom Pound.
Wait, Iron says my first proper girlfriend broke up with me because I thought holding hands was a bit, and it took me 20 years to realize I'm ace. That's funny.
A bit full on.
I have a hard time holding hands because I have arthritis in my hand joints.
On the bottom, loves romance.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
I definitely filled that in.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. It's interesting because to me that's such a big it depends. Did it cut out again?
No.
No.
Uh-oh.
Hyun?
Oh, okay.
Hyun.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, okay,
what
you are there.
happened?
You made like a bunch of noises and then you went silent.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay.
But yeah, like,
Go ahead, Basil. I was about to be like, it depends, and prompt you for more.
yeah, so, because the thing is, like, with certain fictional characters, I'm like, yes. With myself, I'm like, ah!
Oh, I thought we were talking. I thought this was exclusively about the genre.
Oh yeah.
Oh! Interesting. Loves the romance genre. Okay, are we sticking to it being genre?
That's
'Cause
why
I
I
like
read it.
that.
That's the way I interpret it.
Okay, cool. In that case, my answer's no, unfortunately.
I like exclusively watch romance anime and read Otome Isekai, which is usually romance. So
As you should.
I have a type.
I love a good romance.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
same.
go ahead
Like-
and fill it in for Hyun because love in deep space.
But like in fiction, like fiction romance.
Mm-hmm.
But like in IRL, if I see like a couple having like I don't know their time, I'm like you. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I don't know. That's weird. So
No, that
yeah,
makes
just
total
like
sense.
fictional. Mm-mm.
Fen, what do you feel? What's
Oh,
your
yeah,
truth?
I like romance as a genre.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I didn't think I'd be the odd one out on that one, but I see it.
Get dunked on.
My
Yeah.
specific brand of autism. It's just like it's one of those things where I either feel like I really get it or I feel like I really don't. You know? Because it's a thing that like Jaden Animations has a video talking about this where like I'm not fully aromantic, but all throughout my life, like it's gotten to like I think I have a crush on this person, and then 2 months later I'm like that's definitely not what this is, but this is a crush, and then it definitely wasn't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just continuously like calibrating my meter for that. Yeah. So I don't know, because when I watch, I think the reason I don't like romance is like a genre with like games and TV shows is because of that like internal confusion. When I watch it, I'm like, okay, how much of this is real? How much of it is hyperbole? And how much of it is like just a bit for the show? You know?
Okay.
Like it's hard for me to tell. Whereas I feel like for people whose brains process romance more like smoothly, they're like, oh, this is rooted in reality, but it's hyperbole for funsies, and it's like, oh, that's ridiculous, that would never happen, or like, oh, that's totally you know what I mean? Anyway.
Mm.
It becomes like a thinking exercise for me.
Oh, okay.
Your turn, Basil.
My turn. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna, because I have a question about this one, I'm gonna do it. With prefers not to drive, here's the interesting problem. I love being a passenger princess, but I get motion sick when I'm not driving. So I usually, when I can, I drive. But I don't actually, like, emotionally prefer it, so should I leave that empty?
Do you
Or should I fill it in?
emotionally prefer not? Wait. Do you emotionally prefer not to?
Yes.
I would say, yeah, if you emotionally prefer not to, then you
Okay.
check it.
I was curious about that. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's about emotionally. Like, sorry about the
'cause-
motion sickness, dog.
You're still a bottom and driving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like, I'm always driving, and I hate
Uh-huh.
driving, so I gotta mark it.
Okay.
When
I don't like to drive. I mean, and I don't hate to drive, but it's better if there's no one around when I'm driving. But
Oh.
if you ask me, like, I don't know, if you prefer to drive or someone else, then I'm like in the midpoint.
Yeah.
I like it, but I also like to like rest.
Yeah, I feel like the spirit of the question is like, do you like driving other people? And since your answer is no, I would still fill that square in for you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the spirit of the
Okay.
question is just, are you a passenger princess or not? I don't know if that's like a good interpretation or if that's just me though.
I think it's fine.
What if it's a yes but no?
Well,
I think fill it in then, because the no is attached to a but.
Okay.
so is mine.
So leaving it empty, right?
I'll leave it empty or not.
Honestly, I'm getting confused because it says instead of saying preferring to drive, it says prefer not to drive. So then we have to ask like, oh, do you not prefer not to drive? And that's confusing.
If there are two people in the car, do you want to be the driver or do you not want to be the driver?
Depends of who's driving.
Romantic partner.
Okay, no, I would do it. I would do it. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I understand that there's people that they definitely don't like to drive because people get anxious about it, and I myself got anxious. But if it's like too much for them, then I'll do it. Gladly, I
Okay.
would do it.
That is
Okay.
top behavior. I would then leave it empty, my dearest Hyun.
Empty.
I do not have my license. When I was like 14, I almost crashed our truck, and my mom then was like, okay, we're putting this on the back burner. Got put on the back burner till I graduated, and now it's still on the back burner. So now I think I'd just be anxious to drive in general. Yippee.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Public
I want to
transport
drive.
hog.
Woo. So I am marking it.
Drive till that's 20.
That's inspiring
Alright,
to hear.
Finn.
I am 24.
Your turn to pick.
All right, I'll go with the top one. Swears in casual conversation. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
This is an easy mark for me.
That is
Yeah.
top, right?
Top.
I swear too much, actually.
Yeah, that's top.
Many, I don't know if you swear in, like, that much in casual conversation.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? That's so mean.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Well, cause like you, cause I know you do, but like I feel like it's less than like me or Fen because you do often work with kids, so your brain like code switches between the two. You know
Yeah,
what I
it
mean?
definitely does. It's definitely lessened since I started working with kids,
Yeah.
but like when I
You do
am,
still swear in casual conversation though.
yeah, when I'm comfy enough like to do it, or like I can switch that part of my brain off, like I definitely just do it a lot.
And Hyun doesn't swear.
I don't.
Yippee!
I'm a good girl.
That's so funny. Who's a good girl?
By the way, I didn't ask you guys because I didn't answer the good flirt thing. I just made a question but I never like asked you. But I honestly, I don't know if I'm good at flirting because
I
I
think
do
that you
it
have the same quality as Fen. You know,
like by
or, like-
accident.
not by accident, because to me accidental flirting has the implication that like you say like accidentally say sexual things about people, because I don't know,
Oh.
I'm still fresh out of college, so my brain when I'm used to people using it that way, but I mean just like you know, again, like the ways that you naturally compliment people like would probably fluster them, you know,
Mhm.
like romantic, flirtatious, not on accident, but just because you're nice. So I
Okay.
would say good flirt because of that.
All right. Checked. So
Yay!
we're already with the swearing thing, right?
Yes.
Then I start again, or am I missing someone?
Nope.
It's your turn.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to the other seat then. Stutters.
Stutters.
On bottom, I believe. At
Yeah.
the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I stutter a lot.
I like stammer a lot, where I accidentally say like one little bit of gibberish and then I just trip for the next like minute and a half. Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I
I
like.
don't feel like I hear Hyun stutter a lot.
Yeah,
Because
I
I'm bad at
remember.
English, maybe.
Well, no, because there's a difference between, because stuttering is when, like, to me, is when your brain just, like, doesn't understand how phonics work for a split second, you know? So, like, tripping on your words because second language isn't the same. I feel like I've never heard you stutter when you're speaking Spanish either.
Oh.
Like once or twice, obviously, because everyone stammers every now and then. Welcome back from ads, guys. But I feel like in general, you're a very, like, eloquent speaker.
Oh, thank you.
So I don't think Hyun would fill in that space, but also I be spacing out sometimes, so maybe I've just missed it. Yeah, okay. Willow agrees with me. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, 2 votes. Yeah.
Yay. Also, let me know if I'm yapping too much.
You're fine. I'm trying to think
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Just checking. My brain has been much more ADHD mode today than it has been in the past week or so, so I'm talking so much, what the fuck?
I like routinely in the middle of talking, my brain will just like turn off and I'll completely forget what I was saying, and that's when I stutter, I feel like.
Mhm.
But I don't know if I like stutter at baseline.
Yeah. Cause since that one's like not the same, I think that wouldn't count as stuttering then.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you're not like tripping up on your words, you're tripping up on your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd actually leave that empty for you, cause yeah, I feel like you more take your time when you talk, so you don't often like fully trip over your words, whereas like the kind of stuttering I think Fen and I are talking about is when your brain's going faster than your mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just
My brain is simply too slow to trip.
No!
It crawls.
No!
The self-burn, it hurts.
My brain empty. A
but
vast
I
wasteland.
guess I think that puts us half and half then. Interesting. The difference between having more ADHD versus having more autism. I'm using a different, because I mean there's like 20,000 variations on the internet. It's very fun. I like this set of cards though. Meti pick turn?
Oh.
Yes.
It's on top. Haha, lol, LMAO. Basil.
Oh.
Shut up!
Basil.
Shut up! Shut up! I know! I know! I feel
I'm
like,
also
you know what's
guilty.
funny? Yeah, you say haha a lot.
I've noticed a few lols. Then.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I have at least one DM from Fen where it's a big paragraph and lol is used instead of punctuation like 3 times. Iconic!
I feel called out.
Medi and Hyun both actually use punctuation, so this one doesn't apply to them. I don't think.
I didn't. I'm just now clocking y'all were using it instead of punctuation.
Yeah, well, or because to me, it articulates things that are between the punctuation signs we have available. Because to me, a question mark and an exclamation mark together is like an exclamation like what? Versus like LMAO with question marks is like what? You know? Like to me it's no, because when you actually you can actually combine them into an interrobang, but I never type it that way because I'm boring. So yeah,
my brain
that's
has just
why
been like every time my brain sees lol, I've just been autofilling it with like a finger gun.
Yeah, that works too. And then like all caps LOL to me is like when you do the one big like ha and then keep talking.
Mm-hmm.
Hi Hito, good to see you.
Hi,
Okay,
Hi, Hito.
but then so like lowercase lol is like haha with the finger guns, and then all caps lol is like haha, and then the difference between like LMAO with a bunch of question marks and LOL all caps with a bunch of question marks is one's like what, and the other one's like ha. I don't know how else to explain it. Guys, I think I have autism.
Awesome.
To me, I do really use LOL and haha. A lot of hahas,
That's
to be
valid.
honest. Mm.
Have a fun Lurkito!
How's it
It
going,
is
Lurk?
a very fun stream.
Thank
Full
you for
stops
the
work for me.
like.
I have exactly one tone of voice, that's fair. Yeah, see, there's 2 types of, like, autistic voices. There's the one where you remain in monotone, and then there's whatever the fuck I did, which is where when I was 10, I used YouTube to teach myself to speak like a stand-up comedian. So people would stop making fun of me for sounding monotone.
I hate a lot of my typing because I overuse exclamation marks a lot.
No. Everything's exciting when you think it's exciting.
Okay, cool. No, that's just like to avoid the problem of feeling like I only have one voice. Like, even if it's not exciting, I'm just like, exclamation mark, go!
Oh, and you feel like it like exacerbates the issue
Yeah.
of having one voice. Gotcha. I think you have a good balance of it.
Thank you.
That and like your use of all caps versus whatever works.
Heck yeah.
Bro, my D&D group is calling without me! It's okay. It was unplanned. Anyway.
What about you,
do
Fan?
do I pick now? Question mark?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You already answered, Finn? I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Oh, yeah, because every time if you just talk to him through chat, you'll just, yeah.
Lots
Lol,
of lols.
lol, 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 lol,
Lol,
haha.
lol, lol. Okay.
And
Got it.
sometimes I'll accidentally do it more than once in a sentence. I'm just like, oh no, I did too many times.
Oh,
Lol.
no.
Okay.
Okay. My
Nice.
pick is a self-report, makes typos a lot.
Oh,
We all see
Uh,
me editing messages 5 or 6 times before I'm done. We all seen it.
I think I also checked this one off pretty
Yes.
hard.
Yes, you do.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I got big fingers. Leave me alone.
Medi, I don't see you. Medi and Hugh, neither of you I see make typos a lot.
I will delete posts if I see a egregious typo.
But I'm talking like live chat Discord.
Yeah.
You don't make typos. You like go back and amend things, but you aren't like misspelling things.
I will edit a message before I send it while my brain is thinking if that's all I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm. I just hit send. I like how this has quickly turned into like just Ben and Basil are messy and Hune and Medi actually think before they do things.
Cool.
Autism versus ADHD.
Yeah. That really is what this is. All right.
For me personally,
your
I think
turn,
I
Fan.
do.
Wait, Hugh, go.
I do typos.
You do typos?
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, I make typos.
Well, because you make them, but I feel like I don't see you make them enough that when I feel like I could go back and like see a 25% of your messages have been edited. For me, like a third of the messages I ever send get edited. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But yeah. I will fill out that square though, because yes. Still making typos. I see
think
you.
This one's an easy top one for me.
Uh-huh.
Good cook.
Okay. Yeah. That's you.
Because I post
So
my cooking.
Well, so here's the problem, is that my perception of how good a cook I am has been, like, tainted by, like 2.5-ish years of living with other college students. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm a good cook for, like, a real adult, but I know I'm a good cook compared to people that I've seen in college, and also my ex-partner, who, did not know how to cook whatsoever.
I think you could also say if you like to cook, that counts as good.
Yeah, I like to cook. And yeah, Fen's a good cook. I think, okay, well, Medi, because you say that you don't like cooking, but you've made, like, the best pork chops I've eaten in my life, so I think you're a good cook.
Yay, you did like them?
Let's go.
Oh, I want
Yes!
to try.
Yippee.
They were
Where
so
are my
good.
pork chops?
I don't like cooking.
He'll mail them to you, don't worry.
Yeah,
Would
just
you
like
make
you.
me some?
Yeah, I'll make you some, but I'll wait until we're all in person and not promise to send some like Fen and then never send some.
Well, my dad made really good pork chops yesterday, too. But, like, you know, my dad's not in Minnesota.
Alright, Q, your turn.
I think I can cook, and I do it well. I'm not like perfect at all, but I think I can pull it off.
Yay!
I've been receiving like good comments from my family when I cook, so yeah, I think it's good. I don't do it that often though, but yeah.
We're all good cooks. Yippee!
Damn,
I think
Squad
that's the
can
fir-
cook.
I think that's the first one since the free space that we've all filled out.
We could all cook together.
Yo! Alrighty. Hunan turn to pick?
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was fast. Okay.
We're zooming.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah, that was
we're
quick.
zooming. Welcome back from Ad Sven's chat. We've determined all of us can cook.
Oh, if you also want to see the things I cook, check out my Discord.
It's true.
True.
Shameless plug. Let's go.
Still like in the same seat, top. Can make phone calls.
Oh, nope.
Nope.
Oh, I make phone calls all the time to the point where it actively freaks my friends out when they hear me do a phone call. Cause I had a job as a receptionist for like 2 years. You know?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I really easily go into like, hello, my name is blah blah blah, and my ID number is blah blah blah, and I blah blah blah, you know?
Yeah.
True.
My social anxiety gives me like, ugh, I can't make phone calls.
That's valid.
It's a chore. I hate it.
I can do it normally.
Yay!
Yeah, I got no
Oh,
problem.
not that one.
Betty, how do you feel? Because I feel like you're not as bad at phone calls as you are.
I'm
Also,
not.
like, spirit of the question.
I'm not bad at them, but I can't like go out of my way to make them.
I
Like
see.
making it is the issue.
Wait.
Sort of thing.
Since this is on the top card, I feel like an important question to ask is it easier to make calls on behalf of other people, you guys?
No.
Okay,
You know.
Like,
Yeah.
cool.
like.
I think that, so that's a true, like, you guys leave that square empty, because I have a fine time doing phone calls by myself, but if my friend needs help doing a phone call, I'm like, give me the phone.
Like,
Which is kind of unhinged.
at
but-
my old job
Yeah.
as a working at a living facility, we would have to routinely like make phone calls, like make appointments or like get medication information for our clients. I specifically worked evening shifts, so I only had 2 hours to do those. And
Oh.
also, like, there was a couple of days where I'm just like, I can't do this, and I go ask a coworker for help.
Oh, that's so valid though.
Valid.
Wait, who just picked?
Hyun.
Cute.
Oh,
Okay.
Me.
we're going back to bottom, bitches.
Yeah.
All right, back to bottom. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm baby.
Your baby?
I'm-
Wait.
What does that mean?
I'm just
Okay,
baby.
so I think I might be wrong, but I think this is specifically like rooted in the bit where it was like, looks like a cinnamon roll could kill you, looks like they could kill you is actually a cinnamon roll. Y'all remember that shit? Like when Hamilton was popular? Cause like the variation that made it into like like off of Tumblr was like, looks baby could kill you, looks like they could kill you, but is baby. And it's really interesting because that happened my sophomore year of high school, and no one had a solid answer for me. Everyone had a strong answer, but no one had the same answer,
Yeah,
which I think is really funny.
do this thing, but I'm baby. Yeah, I like that interpretation a lot too, where it's just like, I'm baby, I can't do this. I'm baby.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
That's me.
I do say, Medi and I both do say, but I'm just a little guy a lot.
I'm a little guy. I can't be expected to do this. I'm just a little guy.
But also, I feel like I get too like, I have to be X way. Like, I feel like I say that, but then I don't follow through on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, same.
Like, I feel like I go, I'm baby, and then I'm like, okay, but I'll do it.
Yeah, but I have to do it, so I'm gonna do it.
Tragic.
Yes.
Yeah. So, with that in mind, do Hune and I fill that square or not? Because, like, just because we overcome being little guys, does that make us not little guys anymore?
You're medium
Or you're a
guys.
big guy.
We're getting deep.
I would fill it in, but I'm baby, says Iron.
If an amputee runs a race, is he no longer an amputee? Wild comparison, but you see what I mean, right?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
the important thing.
Is this a case? Is this a case where, like, getting past the obstacle?
Oh wait, important
now
question,
makes
important question.
Yeah.
If while you're doing the thing, the objective, are you complaining the whole time?
Oh, absolutely, I am. Okay.
Then yes, I think you check it.
I complain about everything, so.
Hune?
But complaining?
Yeah.
Complaining is baby.
Like, well, not necessarily, not just complaining, like, oh, I hate this. It's like, why do I have to do this? I'm too stupid to do this. Why am I here? That kind of complaining.
Yep. Me 100%.
Because that's the kind of complaining I do. Like, the whole time, I had to file my taxes for the first time this year, and the whole time I was like, why do I have to do this? I'm too stupid.
Then in that case, I don't know. It's just that I complained as well. I complained too, but yeah, I'm gonna feel it because yeah, I complained too.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Another one that we all four fill.
Good job. We're all baby.
That's awesome.
GG.
GG.
I'm gonna color the ones that we all agree on in colors. Put like a orange spot next to it. Good. Oh, why is my computer breaking?
Oh no, not
Eat it.
breaking.
Unhinge your jaw like a snake and eat it.
Deep throat the PC.
Wait. No. The PC can't be the top.
Wait, what was the other? Oh, Good Cook was the other one we all agreed on. Okay. That was really tuneful. Wait, what did I do?
You went, oh.
Oh. I believe that makes it my turn.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
is.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking claim this one. Thinks you did something wrong when you didn't.
That's just anxiety.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, come on.
I got that
We all
one a
know
lot.
that. I just to go ahead and get it out of the way, because we all know it's true for all of us.
Yeah,
It is
so
simply
true.
a fact of life.
So true. I'm there too.
Oh, why is my computer breaking? Yeah, or whatever melody. I've done that since I was a kid, where like when I get nervous, I just randomly sing something. And I remember like no one really minded it, and then in like 4th or 5th grade, no, I think it was in middle school actually, I did this summer camp thing, and I did that like when we were getting off a bus. I was like, oh, wait for me, and like everyone was
Aw.
like, ew, and I was like, what?
Why?
Hello? Like, no one said anything before this. What's your problem?
Those are
It
normal.
bothered me. Because I'd gone like 12 years without anyone saying anything, and then this bus of random children was like, ew!
They're the weirdos.
Yeah, right? And then I became a band kid and it didn't matter anymore.
No.
Alrighty, Fen's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna go bottom this time.
Mm-hmm.
And clumsy.
I am, like, very uncoordinated. Like,
I trip going upstairs all the time.
yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where once I focus, I have good enough coordination, but I always feel like I have to focus more than the average person to just have normal coordination. You know? Which I think is why I like stuff like band and marching band so much, is because like the point of that is you're paying attention to individually paying attention to like every part of your body, and every part of your body has a specific job, and I like that. Whereas like when I'm just normally walking, I'm like, what are my arms doing right now?
Oh,
They're just here. You know?
yeah, you got conscious
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
I also walk into doors and walls pretty frequently.
I have really bad peripheral vision, so I often get things thrown at me on accident. Where like, if I were not wearing the world's thickest glasses, I would have been able to dodge it. But I am, so I don't. I don't think that's as much of clumsiness as much as just me being blind, but like, it kind of counts.
I have like just bad depth perception. So like I'll run things into things or hit like my body part on things just because I don't realize they're that close.
Hi, Chaos!
Hi,
But-
Chaos.
Yeah.
Hi, Chaos! But like otherwise, like I think I'm normally not clumsy.
I think it's just that it's one of those things where, like when you were pushing me around when we were at the Mall of America in wheelchair,
Mhm.
it was just funny because you rarely hit things, but whenever you did hit something, it was a person. You know what I mean?
Listen, why were they there? I don't know what to tell you. Why were they there?
You need this bongo card stat? Well, we already know you're filling in the typo square, Chaos.
Get dunked on.
Get dunked on, gay ass. What about you, Hyun? Are you clumsy?
Yes, I am.
Yay.
Yes, I am. I am clumsy. Even more when I'm nervous. It's horrible. It's horrible. So, yeah.
I don't know. Again, it's just I really feel like it's 0 or 100. You know, like my friends in
Yeah.
high school would make fun of me for that because it's like, you like, hey, you just like perfectly marched a very like complex like show that had dancing and running and playing an instrument and blah 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 in it. And then I like go to the bathroom and I fall over and they're like, okay. Actually, one time walking off the field, I tripped and I fell in a specific way as it jammed my instrument up against my thumb, and I dislocated it. But the problem was I didn't know I dislocated it until I relocated it on accident later.
Uh-oh.
You're reminding me a story of when I was in high school. Like, there was a time where I dislocated my wrist, but I never went to the doctor.
Uh-huh.
And I was just kind of walking around with it, like my wrist just not in place.
Awesome.
Oh.
And I was in my physics class just playing with my wrists, and I just heard it pop. Oh, it's back in. Yeah, great.
Yeah, no, see, that's what happened is like it, cause you know, there's a lot of blood in your hands. So it bruised so quickly that I just thought I couldn't move it cause it swelled up so fast. And then I was looking around for something in my room and I accidentally like smacked my hand into my bed frame and I heard a pop and I could move my thumb again. And I was like, oh. And then my hand was purple for like a week and I had to march like this with like my thumb hanging down instead of it like touching the bottom of my piccolo. I'm sorry, why did I pick up a pill bottle to do this? But like, yeah, I marched around like this, and a field judge called me on it. Like, we listened to the judge recordings, and they were like, "What is that piccolo player doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, mind your business."
Oh, other fun fact: I'm double jointed in my shoulders, so I can dislocate them at will.
Oh.
Why would you tell us? I'm
'Cause
scared. It is fun. I'm scared now.
My friend can purposefully dislocate her shoulder and her elbow, and she used to, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Fen already picked.
I've never dislocated or broken anything. Broken, not me, but dislocated, yes. I think one time my jaw, and it was so weird. Yes, I got problems with my jaw since I don't know when.
Gotcha. What?
I've never
And
broken.
it crackles.
Okay. Chaos, watch.
No.
Done.
Ah!
Disappear. Second suck it.
Hey. Is it Hune's turn to pick a square so we can move on from
It is.
locating their joints?
Help me out here!
Okay. Well, this one's easy. Smokes, drinks.
No, I don't.
I drink
I drink.
occasionally.
My freshman year of college, though, my rheumatologist put me down as a smoker in their paperwork, and I asked them to change it like 3 times, and they didn't. And then they sent the paperwork to my university, and my university was like, "You smoke?" And I was like, "No! Look at me! Do you think I could survive 1 cigarette?"
It's just raw dog life is crazy. I drink and I probably inhale enough secondhand smoke from my partner to be a smoker.
I feel like yeah, you're like a smoker by proxy because of Janie.
It's very tragic. I do hate it.
I say this with love.
Yeah.
I'm filling in your square.
Yeah.
I know Fen, you drink, but you don't smoke.
No, I don't.
So do we fill that in for Fen or?
Yeah, because I still drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Hyun, do you smoke or drink? I think you already said no, but I want to double check.
I don't smoke, but I don't know if like drinking for like a social drinker or something counts.
I want to see a drunk Yoon.
No,
Actually, yeah.
I'm more, I think I'm more like the
Do you
sleepy
get
type.
drunk? Do you get drunk though, or do you just like have a glass of wine at a gather?
No, I don't get drunk, but like if someone like invites me or like say, oh, try this, or like, oh, we are drinking a beer, and I don't know, I feel like participating. I would drink a beer
Do you get
or
like
tequila.
Do you
kinda
drink to
like
the
that.
point of getting like fuzzy brained? Like buzzed, I guess.
No, I don't like it. I mean, I
Yeah,
would
that's fair.
never. I
That's
just
fair.
like
I would
That's
say,
what I'll say,
that
I'm
you
more
don't
like
fill in.
to make
Yeah,
company.
I'd say you don't fill in that square then.
Okay. Because like when I drink to the point of like just getting fuzzy brain, so like it's like the world's a bit like soft almost. But I don't get drunk because that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like
too.
there isn't a distinction for driving, but I do feel like there is like a distinction in like just living life. Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
puking. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Hi, Neri.
I think that. Hello, Neri. Welcome in.
Oh.
Hi,
Hi, Neri.
Neri.
Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Neri just said hi, Medi, but we all are like, hi, Neri.
Our chat now. Hi, Ostemoshi.
I took drinks to mean more than occasionally has a drink and did not take it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so yeah, since
plural.
you like
drink. Oh,
you
okay,
only
okay.
occasionally drink, I'd say leave it out.
No,
personally.
occasionally. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say I am. I wouldn't say I am.
Yeah. Okay. Netty pick?
Oh,
Ready pick.
it
Yeah.
is my turn. Secretly likes bratty bottoms? On the top.
I don't think any of us are into that, are we?
No.
No.
Wait.
I
what
mean,
is
maybe
it a birdie
fan.
bottom?
Like a person that makes you like work for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I like tsunderes in anime, but that's as close as I'm getting to that.
Yeah, tsundere is different from bratty.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Like bratty is like I'm better than you.
Yeah, I could never handle that. I'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
get out of my way then.
I would be
wanna
like,
see this.
okay, yeah, you are. I'm actually also a bottom.
I kind of like birdies.
I see.
Yeah.
Mm.
How's it feel to be left out on this one, Fen?
Welcome back to
Like,
Mads.
you guys are being left out because I marked it. So.
We're the group, and you're the single being singled out. Which is the definition of being left out. My bestie, my dude, my guy.
Okay, let's see. Okay, this is another one that I wanted, because I have a question about it. Because the thing is, it says, like, likes to be direct, but the thing is, like, I like to be direct as I feel is appropriate / convenient, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I often know the most direct route to go, but I sometimes don't take it because I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. But I do still wish I could take the more direct path. I just choose not to because I know that's not the best idea. So would that have me fill that in or leave?
Hmm.
Oh.
Right?
For me, I put prefers to be direct because if it's not direct, then it could be fuck.
You got this? You got this? You got
Confirm
this?
in the stutter thing.
square!
It could be confusing if it's not direct.
Oh, wait, so that's interesting, because when I say, like, direct, I mean, like...
Got you.
Because, okay, to me, direct means, like, the
already
least
sent
amount
it,
of
Hyun.
communication needed to get your point across. Within the spectrum of, like, in terms of, like, how long do I want this conversation to... You know? Like, so for example, like, when I talk to a person, am I willing to take a less direct route in that I'm willing to have, like, a longer conversation and kind of, not in a derogatory way, but, like, do the song and dance with them? Or am I just gonna send this person a text that's like, hey, don't do that! And then, you know what I mean? Cause, you know, and there are times where I want to take the more, because most of the time I don't want to take the super direct route because that's my friend, but there are times where I do want to take the super direct route because I don't like the person, but I feel like I need to anyway because they're like a coworker or like something. You know what I mean?
But I think here's more like
Romantic.
Wait, hold on. I just realized I'm taking the less direct route I could possibly use to answer this question. I have to leave the square empty.
Also, like, I do think this is explicitly, like, romantic sexual context.
Oh!
I use it as the direct context.
Like, if you were gonna try to get someone in bed or something,
Oh.
would you be like,
Oh.
hey, want a bone?
Oh, then no, I'm not. I want that.
Okay.
but it's just like not exactly has to be like that. Probably would be like, since we're talking about couples, would be more like, I don't know, there's something that upsets you about your partner and you prefer to say it to them directly
Mhm.
instead of just like nodding and doing nothing about it and just like keep the problem to yourself. I got it more that way instead
That's-
of like
I think it also-
something else.
I think that's also a very valid interpretation.
Yeah, I think that interpretation is more relevant to the like bingo activity.
Mhm.
Okay, then yes, it's back on.
Okay. I also prefer to be direct. I'm not always great at it, but I do prefer it.
If there
too.
were a perfect world where I could communicate my problems without being direct, I would. But alas, that world does not exist, so I must be direct.
Yes, we have to.
But I
But
would,
it's like prefers, not like you do it or not. It's more like, do you prefer it?
yeah, no.
Yeah.
And then no. Yeah, that's your answer.
I almost have my first full line.
Yo.
Yo.
Almost here too.
Man. See, I was gonna say I almost have a full line, but I know this isn't true. Wants to carry their partner. I don't want to carry my partner because I'm 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I like
I have arthritis and other diseases, and I think that would hurt me. So.
But what about sentimentally, not like physically?
Lift them up and lift them emotionally up.
I think that okay, this is kind of sad. But I think that chronic pain has become such like a central figure in my overall like sentimental feelings about things that like it's one of those things where like my brain goes, I mean, I guess if I didn't have chronic pain I might want to pick up my partner, but I don't, so I don't. You know?
But what
Yeah.
about mentally
That was an
and
unnecessarily
emotionally?
long
Do you want to
question.
lift them up?
I want to be picked up more for sure.
Alright.
Mentally and emotionally.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave my square empty.
Okay.
I think it's funny to pick people up because my endurance is really bad, but my like strength for like a couple seconds of lifting something is actually pretty high. So I do think randomly lifting people a couple inches off the ground is funny. But like I don't personally see myself doing it as a romantic gesture.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I have a
Hey,
burning
I'm first
desire
here.
to prove my muscles at every turning point, so.
All right, farm boy.
Alright, carry me.
Yeah, come here. I'll carry you. I'll do it.
Oh, he absolutely can. He absolutely can.
Maybe not for
I'm-
long, but I can
I'm
do
not
it.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty heavy. Like, you see how big I am.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think I could at least pick you up and walk a couple of steps.
Ooh, you fully knocked them out, Iron. Slay. Somebody picked me up from behind without asking, and I just screamed, and they immediately dropped me, and that was the end of that conversation. Also, they were a senior and I was a freshman, and it was really weird. I guess well, I didn't say anything else. A lot of other people said things to him, but like, I didn't say anything else.
Yeah, it's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, he was weird. He was really weird. And he played the trumpet.
Of course he
That's
did.
it.
Trumpet
Right.
players are weird.
But Fen, do you want to carry partner? You are a tall boy.
Yeah.
That is not necessary. Okay.
It's
What
because
about you, Hyun?
It's because
it's because I'm so big and everyone's so small.
huh. I see. How is it?
Pick all three of us up at
Uh,
once.
I think I would say both too. I want to like carry my future partner in like both ways. If he needs me to like carry him physically and mentally, and well, mentally, it will be like a work for two, of course. That's what I want. More like a mid thing, because I also want to be carried, but also like carry.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Hey, congrats on Bingo Chaos. It was on the bottom card, wasn't it?
I want to see chaoses.
Yeah. What's the
It's
result?
it's in cab.
No.
Yeah, bottom. It's on bottom.
Oh, let's see. Oh my god. Okay.
Fuck.
They're also either 1 or 1.5 off from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more bingos. So
Chaos isn't just the bottom.
You almost
He's a
cleared the
power
whole
bottom.
board, brother. Also, the 2 question marks on the top card is really funny because that is very bottom-like. It's having 2 question marks instead of just saying yes or no. Anyway.
You're on drinks duty at the top bottom party? It's crazy.
Let's see. Unless I've done something wrong, I think no one has bingo yet except for Fen.
Yeah, Fen has bingo.
Yeah.
I don't like calling myself nice or caring. I'm a bitch. Oh wait, Fen, it is your turn to pick, right?
Oh, okay. Since I got top bingo already, let's try to get bottom bingo.
Bottom bingo.
Sensitive, because I am a sensitive little guy.
And a little guy.
I think we all are. That's one that is definitely all of us, I think.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Wait,
Yeah.
where is it? I'm blind. There it is.
I love driving that shit.
Right above
Fucks.
stutters.
Alright, Mr. Mustang. My dearest Hyunun, tis your turn.
I think just a complete fence line or not. No, I don't think he's gonna like complete this one. But draws a lot, wants to draw a lot. That's a yes for me.
Yeah.
Meow.
I want to draw a lot, but I'm not a good drawer.
But that still counts, and also you're a good drawer. Medi, I don't think you want to draw a lot, but you are good at it.
If I want to just like have the ability to draw, but I don't want to put in the time to do it. So therefore I do not want to draw.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But
I
like
think that one's empty for you.
But like if I had practiced when I was younger and like I could draw now, like I think I would do it all the time.
Oh, it's the difference between wanting to draw and wishing you could draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wish you could draw, but you don't want to draw. I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Anyways,
Oh,
props
that
to y'all
was
that
easy
put in
then.
the effort to learn.
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
I will just chainmail my life away.
Process.
But I hate the process.
Yeah.
Oh no, I hate the process. Okay, so who's next to pick? Medi?
Midi.
Oh, it says let's go back to top.
Oh, let's go back to top, eh?
Just because this is a long one, knows being respectful is more important than being in control.
Oh, yep. I took that one.
Yeah,
I feel
check
like
two.
that's less of a bingo question and more of just like are you an ass or not?
Yeah.
It's a green flag check.
It's another free
Yeah.
space
Yeah.
and also
Yeah.
a check to see who doesn't like control.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like control, but I know that that's a mental health problem.
Yeah.
Like,
But for me, yeah, it's more important because one, it is just more important, and two, being in control is scary and I'm bad at it.
that's valid.
But sometimes there is moment in life that you have to be in control.
Oh, yeah.
Because what if the other person can make like decisions or so and you're like, oh, I have to do this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But still like respecting well in this case it will be more like you respect that the other has like limits and yeah.
Oh yeah, for
So-
sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ads are starting, everybody.
Yay.
Eat
Go watch
the
Fans
ass.
ads. Let's do for mine. I want to do an easy one. Loves animals. We all love animals.
Yeah, that's the easy one.
Where's that?
Bottom bingo.
You like to be called what?
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I read and I
Yeah,
don't
you
judge.
mentioned that. That sounds oof. And also is ironic because that's from a person ignoring you because they want to control you despite trying to like claim a certain position that contradicts that.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Mm-mm. I would hate if someone called me mommy or something, unless it's not my child. But like,
yeah.
if someone calls me like in Spanish or English, something like that, it will be like, no,
Yeah.
stay
that's
away.
valid.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think being called mommy as a joke is funny. But like, you know,
I
I
feel
feel like with me in the social circles I hang out with, I can tell the difference when someone saying it in a friendly way versus someone saying it in a creepy way. And I'm okay with it
okay,
in a
yeah.
creepy way. You know.
I think mommy as a joke is funny, but like I used to unironically call my dad daddy.
Yeah.
Like up until I was a teenager
That's-
and discovered the sexual like connotation. And like I am so bummed that I learned about that because like that was like our thing. I don't know. So I just changed him to Daddy-O
Yeah.
on my phone. And I call him Daddy-O still, but
Yeah.
it's not great.
I don't know, it's interesting though, because like in the South, like still, that's just what you call your dad, like until the day you die.
Mhm.
Like I've noticed
Yeah.
like kids because I obviously grew up in Virginia, which isn't like the South, but my family is from Alabama and Mississippi, and so the way I internalized it is that like calling your like saying like mommy and daddy to your parents when younger is normal, but even outside of like sex jokes and stuff, you're not supposed to do that when you're older. Whereas like my 85-year-old grandmother still refers to her dad as daddy. You know what I mean? So like, yeah.
That's funny, Chaos. I grew up having to call my mom sir.
Close in mommy.
Military parents are weird. I say this with love.
Well, my dad was also military. He just also did not care.
Okay, military parents that are also your mother are weird.
Yeah, there we go. Weird app.
Weirdly specific call out.
Hi, Foxy. Gracias.
Foxy.
Oh, Foxy.
Hi, Foxy. Ben's turn?
Ben's
Oh, it's
turn.
my turn? Let's see. I'm not sure where should I go, top or bottom.
Thank you for the lark, Chaos.
Which one calls to you? Have good pizza.
Yummy.
Yum yum.
Let's see. Wanna know what? I want to just get which one am I closer to? Okay. Cuddles and snuggle.
Ooh.
I do
bet
like
that's what
cuddles, but it has to be the right person. I can't just cuddle with anybody.
I get conflicted about this one because, like, emotionally, I want to. Physically, though, ow. You know?
I never
So
know
I'm
what
like,
to do.
Because, like... Well, yeah, it's not actually... Oh, well, I mean, I think it actually is about cuddling, actually.
Yeah. Oh, typing
Oh,
cuddle.
what?
Typing.
Wait,
Oh,
was
it does have the
Oh,
asterisk.
But why don't say it that? Why don't put types, cuddle, snuggle, or something like that?
Yeah,
I-
because
I-
everything else has that in, like, quotation mark.
So is it not actual cuddles?
I think
or-
for our purpose, we're gonna do the, like, real life version, not,
Yeah.
like, the
Okay.
roleplay weird thing.
Okay.
Hey, nice,
Then
Foxy.
Let's go, Foxy.
I don't know if I would. I mean, I've never done it, or like
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's like I don't know to me. I
I'm
like
gonna
my
film mine
space,
'cause I
but
want to, but yeah.
Um,
Maddie, I know you are snuggling.
I'm snuggly, but also like in the romantic context, like I can only handle like a couple minutes before I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta like do something with my hands and leave.
Wow, that sounds dirty.
What?
you made it 30. It was not 30 to be mentioned. it.
Well, to me, I guess this is also a thing because sometimes when people say cuddling, they mean like full body contact. What I mean is like leaning on someone's side.
Yeah, I love leaning on someone's side, but like cuddling in my relationship does look like full body contact. I never know what to do with my arms, and I'm like, I'm just gonna be here for like 30 seconds.
Oh, well, that's because Janie has autism. So,
I'm proud of you, Foxy. I'm happy. I'm glad I could help you.
Fen,
Cute.
Yes.
Did you say you are cuddly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm with the right person.
I'll mark it. I'll give it a mark.
Yeah.
I like human contact.
I got bottom bingo and I missed it.
Oh, nice.
And Fen also got bottom bingo in the same,
Row.
you know, the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Yes.
that one.
Middle row.
This cuddle has been nice, but I gotta go place and do things. You get it. You get it. I gotta like lay next to you, not touching you, scrolling TikTok for an hour, and that's great.
See, to me that counts as cuddling. But maybe that's because
Yeah.
I have autism.
Yeah, I do count that as cuddling. I count that as cuddling too.
Whose turn is it again?
Kunes.
Kunes.
Humes.
Well, um, let's go for the uwu. Uwu.
Ooh. Oh.
I say that all the time. I have to fill that in.
I do not fill this one in.
I feel like I start saying it ironically, and sometimes I just accidentally say it now. But it has fallen.
Maddie, you and I use it as punctuation, so I feel like we both have to fill it in.
That's fair.
You know what
Where's
I mean?
Felix at? Felix
Where-
is a big ooh.
Where's Felix? Where's our little boy?
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
Chaos does
never-
do a lot of ooh.
I've seen I don't think I've seen you use either or OO.
Oh yes, I have.
You have?
You
I have.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, my memory's just bad then.
She is a wolf girl.
I have to be uwu. I must be.
I must ooh.
Yeah, I'm there. I do
miss-
almost all the time. Oh.
Let's go.
I miss the days of Uwu where we just replace the U's with every other vowel under the sun.
Awa.
Awa,
Awa,
iwi,
awa.
wee wee.
That's what Chihuahua sound like to me. Awa, 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 awa.
True.
You know what's funny? Almost every Chihuahua I've ever known on a personal basis has been missing an eye.
No.
They're just
That's
built
sad.
like that, man.
Yeah, I've known a few that have their eye missing too.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell if it's a genetic issue or if it's because they keep getting in fights. All the Chihuahuas I knew,
I will
it was because they kept getting in fights.
balance this by saying I knew a puppy mill owner who did Chihuahuas as one of her breeds, and none of them had missing eyes. So I will balance
I
out
see.
this claim.
Thank you for the
Basilia,
lark,
who has met
Lexi.
900 Chihuahuas with only one eye, is an outlier and should not have been counted. I love that meme so much.
Alright. Your turn.
Oh, no, can't make decisions.
Was that a joke?
Yeah,
Or were
did you like
serious?
it? Did you like it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think
I hit that one.
so.
It's
Okay, but
real.
this is another question I have. I can very easily make decisions for other people. Like if somebody asks me X or Y, I'll just be like, "Why?" You know.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's me, I probably text Medi about it for 4 hours.
This is
It's
true.
like, look at us trying to pick a game for collab nights. It's like, who wants to make the decision?
No, yeah, it's
I like that
It's
they've
like
been
that
getting
spider-
more and more last minute too.
yeah, right. Well, because we're getting more comfortable with each other. You know, I feel like in the early days we didn't want anyone to think like, oh no, they have to do everything. They're gonna think I'm a lazy piece of shit. But now it's like 2 hours before stream, hey, what if we played Fall Guys? And everyone's like, yeah!
I think the only reason we ask early at all now is simply just in case we need to download something.
Yeah, no, that's
yeah.
why I tend to ask day before, is because I'm like, do I need to set something up? Yeah. Spreadsheets make my decisions so I don't have to. Exactly, Iron. Anyway, I marked all of us down as can't make decisions, which I think is a little ironic, but slay.
Hyun, do you think that describes you too?
Absolutely. I
Okay.
suffer sometimes making decisions. I'm more like, I talk to my mom, I talk to my sister, to my friends, and I was like, what should I do? What would
I
you
have
do?
I have a funny story about my decision.
What
Sometimes
happened?
when I get hungry and I don't have no food at the house, and it's like, all right, I gotta go get food. I'll starve because I can't decide what to get.
Yeah. Well, that and I'm like, I shouldn't leave the house on an empty stomach, because what if I flare up because of that?
Mmm.
And even then, most food that, like, is in abundance in my house, that is, like, easily, like, quick, like, snack, easy level to prepare, is a carb. I'm like, well, that'll make me flare up, too. Do I go on an empty... So, do I flare up while I'm grumpy because I'm hangry, or do I flare up with a less empty stomach? Anyway. My turn. Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Key smashes, I am very guilty of that. I key smash every 2 seconds.
Key smash, like keyboard key smash?
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Roll your hand over the board to respond to something.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
don't do
no.
that.
that.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't.
I feel like, Medi, I see you do it on occasion. But
I
not often.
do it, but I picked it up from you.
Oh, I didn't know that!
Yeah.
I learned it from watching you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
wouldn't do it if
kinda-
you weren't my
oh.
friend.
Aww! Yay!
So I'm hitting no, actually. That is more
Yeah.
just like a language transference thing rather than a...
Yeah, like a you do that.
Yeah.
What if, like, this is the same situation as, like, the uwu thing? What if, like, I do it, but not that often?
I think that still counts as long as you're not doing it, like... Because, like, Medi does it because I do it, but if you just do it, then it still counts.
Okay. Okay.
So are you filling in that square, Huni?
Yeah, feeling it.
Yay! Twinsies!
Are
Oh! Sorry.
Whoa.
you okay?
That one hurt a little bit.
That one went kind of. That's kind of like a little roller coaster of a burp.
Yeah. No, if I burp hard enough when, like, my sternum, question mark, solar plexus, whatever it's called, is flared up, it, like, stretch. Anyway. Fen's turn to pick.
I think this one is all of us because we are on this platform. Loves to perform.
Yeah, I mean, I do, but I feel like,
Even that-
though, like, Twitch is less of a performance and more of, like, augmented social interaction. You know what I mean? I feel like Twitch is in between performing and, like, regular online interaction. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I think, though, by choosing VTubers as a medium, like, we actively, like, chose
Yeah, true.
to play a character
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
to some extent, even if we don't, like, play into the character that much.
That's true. Okay, that is all of us then.
Then
Me, not because I'm a VTuber, but because I crave validation. At all.
What were you saying, Hyun?
then I didn't get like the like if it's for us or not, because let's say that I like to do this, I like to be a VTuber, entertaining and all that, but if I have to like sing in front of like real people, they all like stare at me, then I will froze it.
I mean, I feel like stage fright still can be separated from wanting to perform.
Yeah, you can love to perform and still have,
Mhm.
you know? Like,
Mm.
I love mangoes even though I'm allergic to them.
Like, I loved being in band in high school, but I was still terrified to, like, sing in front of people.
Yeah.
Ah.
But I
Okay,
still
then,
loved
okay.
performing, like, with the band or whatever.
Okay, then it's a yes for me.
Night,
Yay.
Iron!
Good night,
Aaron.
Aaron. Well, 2 a.m. That's crazy.
You
Ah.
need to see your turn.
Oh, that's right. Bear hugs.
Yeah, I do that.
I'd like to receive bear hugs when it's someone that I know and it's someone that I love so much. But like the feeling, I like that feeling at least.
Do
You
you
know
love-
that it's a true hug.
Do you
know?
like giving
Yeah.
them, though? Do you like giving the bear hugs?
Yeah, well, yeah. I do hug my sister, and sometimes I like hug her like as strong as I can.
Mhm.
Is I like a bear hug?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I do.
I like giving bear hugs to the point where I noticed that tall people don't get bear hugs as often as short people, and I got sad about it, so I started being like, Do you want me to stand on top of a chair so my arms can be on top of yours to my tall friend? They were all like, yes!
That is very true.
When I was in kindergarten, the teachers didn't know my mom as, like, Meddy's mom. They knew her as the hugger's mom. I would legit hug strangers on the street.
Cute. Hi, Gumi.
Hi, Gumi. When we met at the
Hi,
train
Gumi.
station, Meddy, like, immediately picked me up. So, if I remember correctly. Fan, are you a bear hugger?
I would say, if I like someone in that context, yeah.
I think that counts. We are all bear huggers. Yay! Good to know. BAHM IRL meetup will consist of many broken.
Yippee! I can finally break a bone.
Alright, Medi, you're next.
Oh shoot! I forgot. I lost the order. So bad. Top hasn't received some
Muy bien,
love.
gracias, Gumi. ¿Qué tal tú?
Big Spoon, I guess.
See, I'm always the big spoon.
Is
but
that because of your
I'll take
height?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, regardless of height.
Gumi says hi, and I bet he wants to ask how are you guys, but he's kind of shy.
Hola, Gumi.
Bueno!
Hi, Gumi. We're good. Hope you're doing good.
Mhm. I
Quiero
concur.
dormir. Bueno.
Basil is doing their best.
I hope that was decipherable, even though it was a basic-ass sentence.
You did so well.
Yay!
I'm proud.
Thank you! Yay!
Yippee! Good job, team.
But yeah,
Good job, guys.
are any of us spiritually the big spoon? I don't think we are.
My arm hurts when I'm the big spoon. It's uncomfy.
Like, I think I also default to big spoon, not just because my size, just because I'm not used to being in a vulnerable position.
That's fair.
I think I would like both, probably. So I'm gonna mark both.
Yeah. Righty. My turn.
Mhm.
Oh, wear socks around the house. I hate socks. I never wear socks. Fuck socks. You'll never catch me
Yeah.
wearing socks.
You got your
Yeah,
dogs
same.
out.
I always
Yeah.
got my dogs out. I hate wearing
When
socks.
I stayed at Meddy's for 2 weeks and I packed 2 pairs of socks because I knew we had 2 like big walking trips planned, and I wore the socks for exactly those 2 occasions. Because I wore like actual tennis shoes instead of just like slide-ons.
Socks are cringe.
What about anyone else?
Socks are cringe.
I hate
Socks are-
socks.
Hate socks? What about you, Hyun?
I can live without my shoes on. I always have to have shoes on. Always.
I think
Well,
that
except when I'm
counts
asleep,
then.
of course, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that counts as wearing socks around.
Mhm. I think so too.
But I'm sorry, I got lost for a moment. I wasn't to Gumi, but are we on top or bottom?
Bottom.
Okay. And then wear socks around the house. No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't. I
Wait.
always wear shoes, like real shoes.
I feel
When
like
you wear
a
shoes, your sock
covering
on?
counts.
Like,
Yeah.
I think the point is more so, do you walk barefoot?
no, still no. I have to have something in my feet.
So-
not
okay,
just
yeah.
socks. Not just
No.
socks.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
Or
So I
bare.
think you marked-
Bare.
yeah. So you mark that one. Okay, Arafan.
Let's see. I want to go back to top because I want Another one, incredibly caring.
I think we are all incredibly caring people.
I feel like I would be bad at my real life job if I wasn't.
Yeah, that would be concerning, actually.
Anyways, bingo.
Yay! I got my
Shoot.
second bingo.
Medi, I must have accidentally undid dots. Which bingo did you get?
Diagonally from bear hugs to good cook.
Oh no, I didn't miss one. I forgot diagonals exist. LOL.
Oh.
Yay! Oh
Yeah,
and
I got
June the same bingo.
two lines on bingo as well, on top.
Oh shoot. Which one?
And I think I'm gonna have a third one.
Oh no! Wait, Keen, where was your other go?
my other.
Yeah, you said you had 2 lines.
Yeah, I got like
This is a
diagonal.
diagonal.
Yes, from good cook to bear hugs, and then vertical from wants to. I mean, that's vertical. I think so. Wants to carry to haha lol.
Oh, right. I must have missed that. Okay. Yay!
Yiddy.
Let's go.
Alright, Hugh, your turn to pick.
Okay, nice.
So true. So true.
Can handle conflict. I can't.
No.
I just can't. I'm a Pacific person. Well, normally I'm a Pacific person. It's not that I don't get angry, but I'd rather avoid like conflicts or problems. So yeah.
Mhm.
I think I can because I am mostly apathetic most of the time.
I see.
Yeah.
Medi can also handle conflict, cause job.
That's fair. I was thinking like personal life, but kids do be swinging.
Well, yeah, but like also those skills do carry over to life. It
That's-
is more difficult with people rather than like patients, but
Yeah.
like the skills are still there. I actually get a little too hands-on trying to.
Yeah, I was thinking the apathy thing was pretty relatable. Fen.
Oh. Like, also, you're also apathetic when it comes to, like, stuff? Just like,
Kind of. Like, I will and can get angry, but a lot of the times it's like, I only get angry after someone else hypes me up. A lot of times I'm just kind of like, oh. What the heck? Okay, bye.
I always do the thing where like in the moment I'm like, shit, I did something wrong. I need to grovel at this person's feet. And then like 20 minutes later I'm like, what? not me person fronting right now, but like a friend of ours texted us and was like, because Aaron didn't front for like a solid while because we were sad. And so the sad alters fronted for a few days. And because of that, they were the ones texting our friend. And then one day they were just like, you're not seriously engaging with me, so I'm going to respond. I'm going to talk to other people. And in the moment, oh god, we've been bad friends. And like 5 minutes after we'd already apologized, it was like, what? No? We just didn't use 5,000 the way Aaron does. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's also kind of... Because arguably, that does resolve the conflict quickly by defaulting to, I did something wrong, but also, like...
Not a great
Is that
way.
handling it? Yeah, it's like, is that actually handling it, though? I don't know. Yeah. But I think overall we can handle conflict well. Yeah, I mean, there's also a difference between, like, interpersonal conflict and conflict, like, with, like, the logistics of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like... Sorry, more band kid talk, but you know, like, if there was a problem with an instrument or equipment or something, Aaron could always really quickly solve them. You know? But... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I yapped a lot.
Medi, your turn.
Big tease, I guess. I don't know.
Big what?
Big tease.
Oh,
Big
that one.
tease. Yeah, I like teasing. Yeah.
I don't like to, but I've been told I do it a lot on accident. Just cause
Yeah.
like I tend to go like with flirting and stuff. I kind of think of it as like I flirted, you flirted back. We have successfully done the exchange. You know, like the autism kicks in, but then because I don't continue flirting, then the person's like, "Wait, what?" But to me, I'm like, "Oh, that was a moment. We flirted. Yes." So I'm filling it in because yeah, but it's kind of on accident.
I do it on purpose. I do it on purpose. Because it's fun to tease people. So yeah, but as long as I like get to know them for at least certain amount of time.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Well, this one definitely means in the sexy flirting way.
Yeah.
The sexy tease.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, guys? I would be, because I don't know.
I think you're a tease.
I think you'd find it fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Yippee.
What about you, Meti?
No. No. That's the whole answer. Like, bullying friends is fun, but I don't know.
I think that's the same, isn't it?
No, teasing in like the bedroom is just like
No.
way different.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
Yeah.
to me, in my head, they're kind of the same.
I think that's the asexuality in us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you want to answer in the asexual way, go for it, I would say.
yeah,
But in the
but like
behind them doors, it's a tad different.
yeah. Anyway, mine I'm picking again because I have a question. Likes making people feel good. Are we interpreting that like haha sexy way or no?
I'd say both, because
Yeah.
for me, it accounts for both.
Oh yeah, because that's the thing is because I feel like the point of it being on the top card is I think the intended question is more so like do you like to be the one in charge of things when those things are happening, as opposed to like you know.
Here's the way I see it. If it's trying to be a green top bingo card, you would in general want you would want your partner to feel good
Yeah.
in the bedroom,
But,
in
like,
general.
Yeah.
You should
like,
be striving
regardless
for
of-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, like regardless of orientation.
Yeah,
But-
I think it's fine to answer it in a non-sexual way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, are we? Okay, I guess. But then, like, are we doing it like it's on the top card for a reason? The way we answer that question, or are we generally?
I would just do it generally.
Okay, cool. I think then if you don't fill in the squares, and there's something going on.
Like for me, it's true for both. So
Yeah. But I'm like, if you don't like it when people are happy, what you got going on under the hood there, buddy?
But like, it's not just liking when people are happy. It's like going out of your way to try to make people happy. But
Yeah.
again, this is another one of those where like we all chose to be streamers.
Yeah, like we clearly
Are
are
tr-
willing to go out of our way. at
Yeah.
least.
It was likes making people good, people feel
Mhm.
good. Well,
Yeah.
freak.
Bottom right on top.
hey, I got another bingo.
Whoa. Congrats,
That's
Big
a
Spoon.
bingo.
Another one. We already did the loves given aftercare already. Or-
No,
Oh, no, this
Fen
is a
got Big
diagonal.
Spoon to likes making people feel good.
Okay. I see.
Sorry,
Okay,
I
that's
shouldn't
right.
have talked over you, Fen. I apologize.
It's all good.
Oh, Hugh, you also got to. No, no, we talked about that already. I just forgot to do. Never mind. Ignore me.
Oh, it's my turn now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think this one's all of us too. Chaotic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on bottom, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, time to give bottom some love because
Yeah, it was falling behind, but now that we overgave some feel good on the top, you know, we overstimulated it.
We- that was just a funny sentence all around.
That's like the worst delivery of a sex joke I think I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you. I tried really hard. I tried my best.
That's what she said.
Oh. So wait, chaotic? Wait, we're all chaotic?
I think
I
so,
think
yeah.
so.
Ian, do you think so?
Chaotic? Like, in what way?
Well,
I proposed murdering Fen over golf, and Hyun was like, "Yes, do it!"
Okay, if that
energy.
counts, then
And
yes, we are.
Many, you playing Marvel Rivals is terrifying.
No, that's every competitive game. That's just how competitive games work.
Very true. I think we are all chaotic in at least one area of our lives. I personally just yell at everything. But
I don't yell.
You should have seen me in my Smite days.
yeah, Fen would never rage on camera or anything.
Wait, hold on. I rage, but I'm not a big yeller.
Yelling doesn't
really.
equal chaotic, but also, what?
I don't
You
think.
yell.
No, I don't.
I would never
What?
tell. Oh my
But
god.
I know I'm chaotic though, so.
I see.
Just this whole conversation is highlighting my chaos.
Yeah. Although I guess maybe I have a different definition of yelling than other. Anyway.
Hyun.
Hyun's turn to pick? Question mark?
Yes, Hyun.
Okay, go with loves animals, but that's obvious.
Oh, we already have that one.
We already did that one.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what happened? Okay, yes. Then I'm going to clingy.
Oh, I'm clingy as
Hey.
fuck. We all know this.
I am also clingy.
I'm not.
I think of myself as I am because I'm a more clingy one in my relationship, but that's because Janie has this weird like almost ADHD thing where she just doesn't miss people when they're gone.
Oh yeah, I get that.
So I'm the more clingy one in my current relationship. But
That's interesting because I get that, but like as soon as that person is even remotely in my vicinity, I get clingy.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're giving me attention? Yeah, give me more.
Yeah.
Give me more. Let me smooch you.
Oh, I got a second bingo on the bottom card, and I.
Yeah, I got that same bingo.
Whoa.
Oh my god, you have so many bingos.
I don't have any here.
No bottom bingo yet.
Yeah, no, but
Oh,
Medi not
He was
having
a
a bottom
top.
bingo is.
It's kind of cursed. Honestly,
Wait,
it's not making typos is kind of screwing me.
Yeah. Medi turn to pick?
Oh, eye contact.
yes.
Not I.
Oh, that's...
With respect, none of our asses are good at making eye contact. There's no way.
Well, I can't see most of your eyes most of the time,
Mm.
so I don't know. I want to hear.
Ha ha ha.
yeah, yeah, I do struggle with eye contact.
I really like people's
same.
noses. That's where I stare.
Well, I make eye contact, but the thing is, someone pointed this out to me. My eyes are constantly, like, I never just stop and look at one thing.
Mhm.
I look at
Yeah.
this thing, and then I look at that thing, and then I look at your face, and then I look up there, and then I look over there, and then I look at your face again. So,
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
me
make
too.
eye contact, but I do still struggle with it.
Yep,
Mm.
I think.
So
that's
I think
where
I
fit.
yeah, I think I fill in that square in spirit.
For
Oh,
me, I
I'm
think
not
it's
marking it.
Hyun, what'd you say?
for me it's just like when someone's speaking, I like to like stare at their eyes, like just look at them normally. But when I'm speaking and they do the same to me, and I'm like, no, I cannot see. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's so valid.
That's so
Yeah.
valid. I do not
Yeah,
wish to be
actually-
perceived.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
do that too. Now that I think about it, where like I do stop and look, and they're talking, but as soon as I'm talking,
Yeah. Automatic. I
Huh.
don't know why.
yeah.
I'm just making eye contact with my camera now.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm interested in this one because I think this would be better if we answer. This is another one where we should answer for each other. Comforting yet powerful energy.
Oh yeah,
Because this is another one where I'm like, I think this just varies so much for the person.
Mm-hmm.
Because depending on what scenario you see me in, you know. Because like I was talking about this with Medi the other day. I was like, people my age tend to see me as way older than I am, and people that met me in college, like my freshman year, like because they met me fresh out of high school, they're like, you are a literal infant. You know,
Okay.
even though they're like only a couple years older than.
I don't.
Anyway.
I think Fen is comforting and powerful.
Yes.
Basil, I think you switch back and forth. You're
Ooh,
never
that's
comforting and
interesting.
powerful at the same time.
Interesting.
okay.
Hyun, I think, is comforting and powerful.
Thank you.
Yes.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think Medi, you and I both kind of switch between. I hadn't thought of it that way before, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I think all of us are comforting
And powerful. Yeah.
and powerful.
Yeah. Although I guess then the question is more about the energy of the person than like what do they do? You know?
Let's see.
Does that make sense? I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm making sense.
You
Yeah.
are.
Energy wise, do we think the answers for me and Medi stay the same? Because energy wise, I'd say Medi's a yes.
Yeah, I'll say. Both of you guys are have powerful energy.
Because like you're a little guy, but you do be yelling.
Got a strong voice.
And that's another bingo.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The same.
Jesus. Yeah, Fen has 4 bingos. I
Crazy.
have 3. Hyun has 3. Medi has 1.
I'm doing my best.
Aw.
Good job, Medi.
I'm a little guy.
Oh wait. Oh, next is my turn. Huh?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. We already know that this is easy for me. Blushes.
Blushy.
Yep.
Blushes.
Laugh, you bitch.
That's just
Blush.
for me.
Medi, you absolutely get blushy.
Oh yeah, 100%. I won't argue that.
Hyun, you get blushy, I think.
Just like inside blush, because
Yeah.
it's weird for me to like show that I'm already blushing. So yeah,
Hey, Fen.
but
I
it's,
don't
yeah.
Hey,
I
Fen.
don't get blushy. Because the
No.
way I kind of trained myself to receive compliments is go, thanks, you too! You know?
Hey,
Like,
hey.
my brain responds so quickly that I don't think it has time to get embarrassed unless it's, like, really out there.
Mhm.
You know?
Hey,
In my
Fan.
case, I think I fight it back, and just like try to avoid to get blushed because yeah, I don't know. I feel like inside I feel weird, which will be
Uh-huh.
like the same as blushing, but
Yeah.
I always try to like as same as you, like trying to give back that what I said.
Yeah, slam it back in
Yeah.
their face.
Yeah, like no, you, that kind of.
But, like,
Stuff,
because you still
yeah.
get blushy before that, right? I like don't get blushy because I do it so like automatically now.
Hey, Fen. Hey, Fen.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
you're really handsome and cute, and also I really enjoy your content, and I think it's really funny when you rage. Are you laughing and giggling yet?
There it is. There it is.
It's like a party trick.
That's like I know it was coming, but still.
You couldn't help it. Yeah, you're a blushy guy.
Oh.
My only other response is just go, hell yeah, I am. Which is funny because it's become such an automatic response that literally back to back, like if I'm venting to someone, I'll be like, oh my god, I'm the worst person ever, and then their response will be like, no, you're awesome, and I go, hell yeah, I am. Wait.
Hold on. Hold on.
It's automated.
All right, Hugh, your go.
Okay. Still, I don't know if to put blush or not.
I think you do. Because you still
I do?
blush like before the reflex, you know what I mean?
Okay. Blushes. Okay.
I dropped my mouse.
We got this one.
My mouse dropped and everything closed.
Oh no.
It didn't. Okay, it didn't close. It just all minimized.
Okay, safe.
Safe.
Texts back really fast.
Oh,
I
yep.
don't do that.
Fuck that shit.
I don't do that.
If I see it, I automatically respond.
I text really fast, but that's because I'm unemployed.
That too.
Well, I'm unemployed too, but I don't do it.
Wait, no.
Don't do
When
it.
I was employed and in school and also volunteering, I still responded to text.
I'll see a text and I'll leave it up until I have the energy. Like I'll leave the notification up until I have the energy to respond. And
Same.
then if I don't respond within like 48 hours, I swipe the text away and pretend I never saw it. It's really bad.
Also, Jesus, Sven has 7 bingos. What the hell?
Jesus Christ.
That's insane.
I told you, I'm both.
Yeah, after all, he's a switcher.
Yeah. Medi.
What? Oh.
Your turn. Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
it's okay.
I'm losing the plot here. Oh wait.
Yeah, we're all. Our brains are like kind of melting, but in a fun way. I
We
feel
have
like.
4 left on bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on top.
We got this.
I should respond so quickly that I've gotten into the habit of waiting a minute or two before responding.
Amazing. I respond to Discord pretty
Terminally
fast because
alive.
I generally like the people on Discord pretty well. But like,
Yeah.
coworker asked me to switch shifts. Sorry, I'm waiting unless it's like immediate.
Yeah, I guess because I'm unemployed, like I really only actively text people that I like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then if someone I don't like texts me, I pretty much immediately respond because I'm like, get away from me. Let's finish this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I procrastinate on emails though.
Ended up pushing the moment.
Willing to learn things for others on top.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I checked that one easy.
Ooh.
Oh, what was it again?
Willing to learn things for others.
Okay, yeah.
Topic. I don't know, cause I feel like I don't know if I'm the reason I initially think yes is because like that's driven by like me wanting to do thing for person, or if it's just coincidentally people have like wanted me to do things that I was already somewhat interested in, but also I'm disinterested in a lot of stuff.
Well, I'll go back from
Wait, I learned how to make, cause like for example, I learned how to make VTuber models for Medi, but I'd already been kind of interested in it before that,
Ah.
right?
It was just more like an excuse, probably.
Mm-hmm.
like that's what got me to actually do it. Like I was interested in it enough to talk about it, but I never committed to it. And then stuff with Medi's old artist happened, and I was like, oh my god, I'm doing it right this. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I think that counts.
Does that count? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
I don't have like motivation to learn things for myself usually. I'll do like some
Valid.
cursory looking up of things for somebody,
Uh-huh.
but only if they're also actively like trying to solve the issue.
True, yeah.
Or like in work I'm willing to, of course, but that's work.
That's yeah.
Mm.
All right. Who's next? So let's count.
Wait, what was Hume's answer?
For me, it was yes. I mean, if I can like help them in some way, I will be like, I gotta go watch a tutorial, and I'll I'll tell you later or stuff like that. So Yeah.
That's cute.
This is an easy one because I think it's yes for all of us. It's just tries their best to help others. I think we all do that.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
And hey, another bingo.
Wait,
I
which
hate you.
is that top or bottom?
Bottom,
Bottom, the first one.
top left.
Oh, again, I'd be bad at my job if I couldn't. Arvin?
Oh yeah, I mark it.
No, but like it's your turn to pick.
Oh yes.
it was what was the other one? I'm sorry.
Tries their best for others.
Okay, to help others. Yes. Well, hehehe.
He really is Willow.
And he's going for the 100%.
All right, well, what? I'm going to go for another bingo.
Oh my god.
We'll throw down for friends. I will.
Yeah, I get really mad on behalf of friends a lot.
I am going to get
I feel like
the
that's,
Bro, you gotta
completed.
fucking
I feel like one of that's, I
asterisk.
feel like that's one of the only things that makes me angry. Oh.
What is that?
Willing to throw down for friends means like you're willing to fight someone on behalf of your friend.
Mhm.
Like, let's say your friend, like, they broke up with their ex-boyfriend, but they were peaceful about it, but the ways that their ex-boyfriend treated them was shit, so you're like, I'm gonna go yell at him!
Oh. Well, since I answered, I avoid like
Yeah.
problematics, and so I don't think I can fill this one.
Maddie, did you say yes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because that is, yeah.
got in
That gets you
line
fired up.
at my best friend's wedding to give a shovel talk to her husband.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Did the husband do that toxic shit where they explicitly ask them not to mess up their expensive bridal makeup by shoving the cake into their face, and then the husband does it anyway?
What? I heard
Oh, that's such a dick move.
I heard the last part.
You know the thing where, like, the
Yeah,
husband, like, shoves cake in the ladies... I was asking if he did that.
no,
or
he
if
didn't.
You just gave the shovel talk in general. Okay,
I just gave it in general, unprompted.
cool. Slay. Oh, unprompted. Hell yeah. You're willing to throw down anyway. Let's
Listen,
go.
they got married after dating for less than a year because he's military and they were moving. I was upset.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
I was upset.
Hmm.
Bold move, Cotton.
Like, yeah.
What? I want to play that anyways.
What? What then?
That one sound alert.
Oh,
It is Hugh's turn. Pick.
Okay.
What?
Then the
I-
next one, good with kids.
I'm good with
No.
kids, but if they're autistic and or holding a band instrument.
I would say I'm
You know?
okay with kids. I don't know. I'm not
Like,
bad
I
with
can-
kids.
Like, I can teach a classroom of kids, and I can, like, babysit, you know? Like,
Mhm.
kids like me, but, yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna say yes for myself. Medi's also an obvious
Okay.
yes because works with children.
I work
Yeah,
on
so
a psych
true.
ward for suicidal children. I must.
If you're not good with kids, that's a problem.
I would have been fired.
Yeah. As for me, I don't know. I mean, it's not that I'm not good. It's just that I'm afraid that I don't know how to entertain them, and
Yeah.
that
Mm.
what if something happened to that kid and I don't know what to do.
Gotcha.
So
Exactly.
so I don't know. I'm confused about this one, but it's not that kids hate me or something.
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Yeah, I think with you and Fen, you could go either. Not feeling. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like
Well,
just
and
depending
what?
on like how you feel about it. Fen, shut the fuck up. Fen, you don't get to fill it in. Fuck you.
I'm filling it in. Oh, hey, a bingo.
Oh my god!
Stop, Finn.
I am too powerful.
We haven't done that square yet.
Which one?
Love's giving aftercare. We haven't done that yet.
No, it's top row.
Oh my god, I'm blind.
We ignore the we'll
It's-
throw down for friends.
It's difficult to read your board, brother.
I know, because it's all full.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I want to see your boards.
Look at my screen right now. This is sensory overload. Major.
You're the one that chose this nonsense.
Well, I'm not overstimulated, but I mean for the viewer. I'm fine.
You're great. You're hanging out.
But like I like taking silly looking notes and stuff like this. But it's giving Battleship, yeah. But like I cannot imagine this is a particularly pleasant viewing experience, but I've committed to it.
I'm glad
You know?
I chose just my POV because oh my gosh.
Writing the predictions definitely wasn't necessary, but like it's okay. Is it Medi's turn to pick or Hume's turn?
Yes. Or
Okay.
Thanks for your frag for you.
No, you picked good with kids. It's Hume's turn.
I did it?
No, I didn't
No.
pick good with kids.
It
What?
was me.
Oh, it is my turn.
It was me.
Wait, shit, which one did you pick? My brain.
Thank you,
It is
Eddie.
Betty's turn.
Hugh picked good with kids.
Oh! Okay.
Uh,
Right, Fen picked throw down for friends. I remember now. Okay.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Soft trademark.
Oh,
I'm
wait, I forgot to
definitely
mark that
not
one.
soft TM. Fen, you are not soft TM. I think Hune and Medi are.
We're soft.
TM, yes. Like,
Yeah.
like the
We all know
vibe.
I'm hard.
Shut the fuck up.
You?
Become
But like,
deceased.
I don't know, to me, soft TM has the vibe of like, well, I mean like softer in that you're like calmer, but also like,
Permission to murder Fed.
no, that's the best way to put it. Is like you are,
Do it.
you are more calm, collected. You know what I mean? You are still chaotic, but you are more calm overall.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, Medi does actual cozy streams instead of saying it's a cozy stream and then screaming. Oh
Yippee.
shoot, my turn.
Yes.
I think not afraid to admit sensitivity is a good one because I constantly talk about how much of a bitch I am. So I think I can solidly fill that in. I don't think any of us are afraid to admit sensitivity.
Hey, guess what?
Huh.
What?
Oh my
I hate
gosh. I am also marking this mainly because I always am willing and down to describe what my brain is doing in the most blunt way possible,
Yeah.
to the point where people like think I'm trauma dumping on them, and I'm just like, no, that's just sorry. I'm just trying to explain why I am the way I am.
Yeah.
There's only one spot for
Bingo.
top. Hey.
There's 2 spots left for top.
Yeah.
I thought there was 3.
Wait.
No.
Yeah, wants protect everyone and loves aftercare.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, because I
It's
didn't mark
you don't
to make phone
do-
calls.
Yeah, it's just you don't do phone calls. So,
That's your weakness. Weakness.
fuck you. Speaking of fuck you, it's your turn.
Oh, it is. Okay, we'll do the other one I haven't hit yet. Wants to protect everyone.
Mm.
Bingo!
Oh my gosh.
No way.
I think that's true of all of us in that, like, we all want people to be safe. Now, are we actually gonna, like, go out there and do it? Debatable, but I think we all want to.
It's
You know,
still,
the way I grew
let's
up.
stay with the want, like the feeling of
Yeah.
wanting to.
And I think we all have
With-
that.
Without going into details,
Yeah.
I have bought literal drug dealers before.
That makes sense. You know what? That makes sense.
Yeah. Once I tackled my friend in a parking lot to keep her from chasing after a moving car,
Again.
and then she just kind of kept fighting me for like 20 minutes.
Job.
And she barricaded herself in her room.
Yeah.
And I got myself in there and got sharp things out and then left.
Awesome. Again,
Don't do that, kids.
be safe, please. Again, job.
In my defense, I did try calling the cops and it didn't work.
Oh,
Anyway.
Rip.
Alright, Hyun, your turn.
again?
Yeah, we're
Yep.
going faster the closer we get to the end.
We're
Okay.
speed running.
We want to see the stats, man.
Okay. What's my score? Okay, I think we're already done with bingo except for like love's given aftercare. Am I right?
Top.
Yeah.
That's the last one for top, yep.
Okay, then I'll go with that one.
Because, I mean, that's
But-
like explicitly a sex thing, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way to hide it or something.
yeah. I mean, like, I don't know.
I don't know
'Cause, like,
either. I don't know.
I've had one encounter and it was mid, so like, So I'm gonna leave it empty on principle, I guess.
No.
What about you, Fen?
That's a bingo.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Is that no for the rest of us? Question mark.
No,
It's I don't know.
I get overstimulated and then need to do something else besides touch
Yeah.
somebody.
Okay, I think that is a no. Less than.
Alright, we finished
Yeah.
top. Top is done.
Top.
You can get all the bingos, you fucking bastard.
And like what? There's like one left for bottom.
There's
2. Can you order for me
Okay.
and says heck a lot?
Neither of these are
Me?
me.
Heck.
well, me, Medi, and Hugh, and I'll say heck a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say hell.
Um,
I do?
Well, I say hell too, but I think to me they're like 2 different words.
Mm-hmm.
To me,
They
heck
are.
doesn't substitute hell. To me, heck like articulates a different emotion. I've heard you say what the heck a lot, Hyun.
Yeah.
What the freak? What the
Yeah,
frick
you
is
say
my
what the
word?
frick. She says what the frick.
Oh, you're right.
It's
I
what the
just
frick.
don't say heck, it's frick. Okay, you're right.
I thought I heard what
Ignore
the heck
me.
too.
It's because it's the same end sound, you know.
Mm.
I guess. Okay.
What the heck?
Alright.
What the
then.
heck?
And I guess for the last one, we can say, can you order for me?
For me, that's the same one as phone calls. I get weirdly confident in those kinds of interactions. I used to not to. And, well, no, because sometimes I get overstimulated and I'm like, I'm not speaking to anyone except for my designated person. So it's like a coin flip for me.
Oh wait, is this?
Hmm.
This is on. This is
Bottom.
like in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like thinking through like DoorDash or like ordering stuff, and that like I absolutely hand my phone to someone else to do. In restaurants, I can do it, which is such a weird distinction to me.
Yeah.
I think when I'm like DoorDashing something, like all the choices are in front of me, so I get overwhelmed.
Oh, I gotcha.
But like a menu's somehow easier to just pick out what I want
Yeah, right.
and use like I can point to it while talking to the server.
Yeah. Instead of worrying about like clicking the right button.
Yeah. Somehow that's way harder for some reason.
I agree.
Oh, for me, I don't have a problem, so.
Yeah. What about you, Fen?
I feel like a burden if I had someone at order for me, so no.
Cool. All right, guys, that's top bottom bingo. Can I be
Oh.
silly and put together stats, or do you want me to not do that?
You can do that.
You could be silly. I'm going to post
Okay.
my card after we finish.
Ugh.
Same.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Would people like to see my screen as I make silly stat spreadsheet?
Sure, I'll take
Yeah.
a little peek.
Or is this something I should do off stream? Like, are we done? Or...
We are just about done.
Well, I mean, like, socially.
Oh.
Or is this something y'all want to keep chatting while I do it?
I'm fine with either.
Yay!
Hyun,
Alright, besties. It's spreadsheet time!
Hyun, are you fine to
love
vibe
spreadsheets.
or? I just did not hear you answer.
Like, I'm sorry, I was taking a screenshot.
Oh.
I wasn't paying much attention. What happened here?
Basil's going on a spreadsheet adventure, and we were wondering if we want to do it in stream or nah.
And what did you guys say?
We are.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't, like, have to.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure everybody answered and was comfy.
Morning. Just like with everything else, I use Google Sheets in light mode. Deal with it. I'm disabled. And even if I wasn't, it would be fine.
All right, I finished saving mine.
Shit.
Are you going to keep streaming, Basil?
Yes!
All right, I'm just going to raid out to you because, yeah.
Yay!
Oh, that probably makes more sense, huh?
Stats breakdown.
Bloop.
Bloop! Oh my god, a raid!
Indeed.
So, let's see. Wait, no.
111.
I'm gonna copy it from yours.
See. So, let's see. Let's do bingo. Shut the fuck up.
Kara! Gamers rated Basil. We'll still be
Yeah.
a VC though.
I am such a top
Rating
Christ.
Okay.
You're
I
bot.
have 3, 5, 6. Yeah, I have top bingos. No, I have 3 each.
If only I could make phone calls, I'd be perfect.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.